loves to read. Fine. No story for you. She want to wear another ring? Okay, no ring either. What if I jingle my keys? Nope, she blinked. Alright, we'll just leave it there. I don't think there's anything else we can do with Marie. Time to go. You would think that the nurses might want to know that she woke up, or that her eyes are open at least. What is happening here? Oh, hi Pat. You done with your phone call? I don't suppose you just need to stop off real quick at the mall, do you? Oh, the car radio interrupts the silence. Dispatch, attention all units, there is a structure fire at 500 West Peach Avenue. Any units in the vicinity, please respond for crowd control assistance. Alright, 500 West Peach Avenue. 500 West Peach. Get out my map. Alright, map gotted. Hey, that's just a few blocks from here. Let's go to the weenie roast. That's not appropriate, Morales. Someone might be in danger. Morales gets on the radio and informs dispatch that you are on the way. Alright, let's start the car. And we need a new save, and we're going to name it. Let's see. $500 West Peach. Let's go. I'm heading north, so let's take a left on Fig. And then we'll take a left on 3rd, sure. And we'll take a right on Peach. I know where I am. Now we're heading west on Peach. So we need to go to the 500 block. Where's 500? 500 is this line right here. Okay. So further. Lights on. So we're gonna pass first. It should be right here. Aha, I was so right. Brandy said, I bet you started the fire. That's why she left real quick. Alright, they said crowd control, didn't they? You see the fire gutted shell. You see the fire gutted shell of a house. It looks like the man with the bullhorn is in charge. He must be the fire chief. It's a Lytton Fire Department pumper. And a fire hydrant. Let's touch it. No? Alright, let's just talk to the man in charge. What appears to have started the fire? Looks like arson to me. She went up awful fast. Do you have any idea who might have started it? It's under investigation. You can go in if you like. You thank the fire chief and let him get back to work. Hey, we're off call as soon as we're done here. Who wants to grab a beer down at Johnny's? This one didn't take long at all. At least we caught it before it spread up the street. Man, I gotta call my wife. Anybody seen a phone? I bet Pat knows where the nearest phone is. She always knows where the nearest phone is. I'm gonna play with the fire truck. The firemen have the fire well in hand and don't need your assistance. Should I go into the burning fire? The sidewalk is wet with water from the firemen's hoses. The windows have been blown to pieces by the heat of the fire. That's not good. Well, let's go in. Nothing bad will happen, right? Geez, I really went inside? Okay. Thank you, Nick Talk, for the follow. The walls are marred by fire. The hallway leads off from what's left of the living room. The old, ugly couch is soaked and smoldering. The smell of burnt upholstery stings your nose. And just something else that was melted by the intense heat of the fire. Alright, should we just touch stuff? The melted glob doesn't interest you. Alright, let's check under the cushions. No? You know, you don't want to like put on a breathing apparatus or anything, right? That'd be lame. Just walk there. Okay, I will just walk there. Sassy. No. Looks like they probably had a kid doing arts and crafts and stuff. A pentagram has been carefully painted on the wooden floor with red paint. As you study the floor within the altar, you notice a dried puddle of blood and hair. It appears to be the remains of some sick sacrificial ritual. Your stomach turns. Wow, that's gross. New save. Let's touch it. The idea of touching this sicko stuff disgusts you. Alright, we need to go get our camera out of the car before anything happens to this, and we need to get samples of that blood. This is now a murder scene. Yep, field kit time. Hey, what's he doing? Hey, officer, I found something you might want to look at. It looks like a photograph. It takes you a moment to realize what you're seeing. You feel goosebumps crawl up your back. The man on the left. Oh, you don't believe this. The Baines brothers, Michael and Jesse. So they have a photo of Michael and Jesse Baines. Baines is from the previous game. Previous two games. I think he just brought that out to me because I missed it. I don't feel good about that. Let's look for this photo. It's melted nonsense. I tried touching it, but it was just a bunch of goo. I'm not seeing any photos yet. Where did that guy find that? We're just taking the time. Yeah, I want to get samples and everything. But as soon as I go out, is this fire quest? Might as well be. What's going on? Are we stuck? Let's try it this way. Sorry, just loading the save game. Talk to the fire boss. Said you get back away from the fire. Alright, now the fire's out. Probably had the photo the whole time, yep. He was holding on to it. Alright, so we saw all this. Now let's go get our evidence kit from our trunk. Yep, thank you, foolish one. And Gaming Dad with 10 TGIFs, thank you very much. Alright, we're gonna get the camera. I don't need the camera, what? Alright, well I got the scraper, I got the baggies, and I got the toothpicks. Let's go inside. Alright. Maybe this is the photo right next to it. Yeah, okay. I just didn't click on the right pixel the first time. It looks like a photograph. You pick it up. Jesse and Michael. One of them's in fatigues. It takes you a moment to realize what you're seeing. You feel goosebumps crawl up your back. The man on the left is none other than your one-time arch nemesis, Jesse Baines. The man on the right bears a striking resemblance to him. You don't believe this. The Baines brothers, Michael and Jesse. Alright. Jesse is dead, right? From the last game? Or in jail. I think dead. Can't remember now. So maybe Michael is behind all this. Alright, let's go check out that pentagram again. You think the camera would be useful here? Alright, red paint, blood, hair, guts. I don't think there's anything we can do about this. Can I use my toothpicks to collect blood sample? No. Can I use my paint scraper to collect blood sample? Ah, here we go. Let's just walk right in the middle of it. You carefully scrape off some of the dried blood and hair and put them in an envelope. Nice. Can I do that the same with paint? We might want to know where that paint came from. You don't need another sample. Okay, fine. But we got our evidence. Maybe toothpick the candles? I don't know. Now the sacrifice. Yeah, let's just go stand in the middle of the pentagram. That's not weird. Please don't lock up on me again. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I got the photo. Yep. It was right next to the blue gunk. I just didn't click on the right pixel the first time through. Alright, now we'll save it. Let's talk to the boss again. The fire chief is focused on his men. He doesn't notice you. Hey, we're off call. Whatever, grab a beer. Well, I tried grabbing the pentagram, but it wouldn't let me. So when you get the Good Old Games version, it's gonna play in ScumVM. ScumVM will be opening up. So the answer is yes. But I don't have Good Old Games open up right now either, though. So Good Old Games has their launcher called Good Old Games or GOG Galaxy on Windows. On Linux, there's a couple third-party platforms where you can do that the same way. But honestly, you don't even have to use that. If you purchase it off the website, you can download it off the website and install it and everything without needing the actual launcher at all. So that's what it means by DRM free. You can take that file and install it wherever you want, whenever you want. You don't have to be on the internet. They don't have to know what you're doing with it. So that's the DRM free. I can't remember what DRM stands for, but yeah. But basically, it's a self enclosed ScumVM engine plus the game files and everything. All right, enough gabbing. I'll keep on going. I think just back to the car, unless this guy can do something. Nope. Try to play with his fire hydrant. I guess not. To the car. So if you get the game from Good Old Games, you can play it on ScumVM, on any platform that ScumVM is on. And let's see, I think I have ScumVM on the PS Vita, the PC obviously, the Nintendo Wii. I even have it on the Commodore Amiga. If you have a fast enough Amiga, it can run ScumVM. Alright, let's put our stuff back. Toothpicks. And baggies. And our scraper. Which we don't need to clean or sanitize or anything. It's fine. It's not going to contaminate all the different paints and bloods we've scraped. Alright, back in the car. Oh, hi Pat. Hope you had a nice time. You notice Morales checking her watch. Suddenly, she says, Yo, Sonny, drive me over to the mall real quick, would ya? I gotta make a phone call. Alright, fine. Grudgingly, you drive Morales to the mall. Sit tight, boss. I'll only be a minute. Alright, new save. You notice that she's careful to take her purse with her. Well, good for her. I wonder, are they just giving us another chance to get our keys copied and all that? Since we've already done that, I'm going to go talk to the army guy. See if he's got anything. There's the army guy and the key guy. Oh. Hello, army guy. Reconsidering? I think she's dealing. That sounds terrific, but I already have a good career, thanks. All right. Maybe I should show him something. I'll show him the ring. Have you seen anything like this before? He's not interested in that. How about this book? Have you heard about our Lord and Savior? Nope, he doesn't like that book either. The picture. So this guy is in fatigues, right? Might be military camo. I don't know exactly which ones that would be, but let's see if he knows this guy. You show the photograph of Jesse and Michael Baines to the recruiting officer. Can you give me any information on this man? His name is Michael Baines. He should have a military record. That's privileged information there, boy. The U.S. Army doesn't hand out military records to just anyone. Oh yeah, but what about local law enforcement? You show the recruiting officer your badge and identify yourself. He looks closely at your credentials, making sure they're legitimate. Then he looks up. He seems more cooperative. Well, why didn't you say who you were earlier? Of course I can get that information for you, Sergeant. Ah, here we go. Michael Baines. Let me get you a printout. There you are, Sergeant. Hope it helps. Very nice. We will go take our piece of paper, since he obviously can't reach over and rip it off for us. We gotta walk all the way around to his desk. Browsing through Michael Baines' military record, you come across the following information. Career Gunnery Sergeant, exemplary record, bearing and behavior beyond reproach. Behavior alteration noticed following brother's death, Jesse Baines, at the hands of the police. Admitted to military psychiatric facility following a particularly violent outburst. 2 injured. Returning to active duty, but began displaying more violent antisocial behavior patterns. Unprovoked physical attacks reported. Medical discharge from Army for psychological instability. Oh. So, average soldier. Let's see. Sounds good. We can give that to the psychologist now. Let's thank this fine gentleman and be on our way. You can even choose your first tour of duty. So they say. So they say. Thank you very much, Dark Twisted Tales, for the follow. I'm guessing Pat's probably already back in the car. Strata Beef Empanada, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. Cupcake Riot, welcome in. Cupcake Riot is a very special person. I've known her for many, many years. I even married her. With nothing further to do, you head back to the station. It's fun. It's a little bit frustrating because of the driving mechanic, but it's definitely fun. Alright, well, Pat's gonna go do what Pat does. Powder her nose with whatever evidence she just picked up. And we got evidence of our own to turn in. What day is this now? I think we're on day 7. We might be on day 6 still. Did we go home and go to sleep yet? I need to turn in my evidence. What am I doing? You boob. You're already there. Alright, I'm already on the ground floor. Let me out. Alright, we're gonna replace this save. You got something to drop off, or are you just here for the show? What show? Alright, here's some evidence. Evidence doesn't want that. Okay, here's some other evidence. What case number, Sonny? Oh, crud. What's the case number? Also, Dave J, thank you very much for the follow. I think the case number is 199145. Name? Oh, I clicked too fast. Description of evidence. Blood and hair samples. Location found, burnt out house 500 block west Peach. And disposition, analyzed for DNA profile. Alright, thank you very much. Take my hairy blood. I think I will play all the way through SWAT, although I leave the next game up to a vote in the Discord server every time. So it might not be completely continuous. So far, it has been for most of the series we played, though. All right, more evidence. How about this book we found? What's the case number? 199145. Name? Andrew Dent. Description of evidence? Cult book. Just cult book. Location found on body of murder suspect Steve Rocklin. And disposition? Secure as evidence. All right. So, Cupcake Riot, thank you very much for the lurk while you're at work. And oh yes, the ring is also evidence. Okay, this is all the same case number, lady. 199145. Do I really have to type it in every time? Insignia ring. Yes, murder suspect. Secure as evidence. Okay, done. So how different is SWAT compared to the first Police Quest games? So I haven't played them at all, obviously. All right, we'll turn the photo in as evidence. There we go. 199145. Yeah, I don't know if this is all supposed to be on different files or not. That's a good question. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Brandy, for letting me know that I wasn't supposed to turn in the photo. Although, can I not get anything out of evidence? Because in the last game we could, right? Yeah, even though I go with no spoilers since this is a first playthrough, some of our audience who kind of know my playstyle the best, they get a little special permission to at least keep me from soft locking, which would basically make it so that I don't know that I can't beat the game, but I can't beat the game and I just keep wandering around endlessly. But I did already use the photo, and that's how I got the that's how I got the military record for Michael Baines. Yeah, and Chris just tries to get me to life arrest. That's right. All right. News clipping. Oh, yeah, they don't want that. But they do want the ring. Unless I need to keep the ring to pretend that I'm a member of the cult, too. Why can't you check things out of evidence? Maybe you can if you go to the courthouse or something. There's like 8 SWATs. That's crazy. Is a lot of FMV for the SWAT games. All right, crazy book. Let's turn that in. 199145. SWAT 2 is no good. All right. So I won't turn in the photo. I'm not going to turn this in either. Say, SWAT was a top-down shooter? That's a change of pace for sure. Right, we need to go see the psychomalologist. So Michael Baines was not the guy I killed in the last game. That was Jesse Baines, his brother. Michael Baines was a gunnery sergeant in the army at the time, and he didn't take the death of his brother very well. Went a little crazy, evidently. Medically discharged for psycho behavior. Well, now we're talking Red Alert. Red Alert's great. I played a lot of Red Alert. All right, Brain Man, let's do this. Excuse me, Dr. Ames, I'm tracking a suspected serial killer. Think you can help me by putting together a psychological profile on him? Where's your documentation? I can't diagnose thin air. Oh, I got your documentation right here. You hand the military record to the doctor. The doctor reads Bane's military record, then goes into his analysis pose. Rather interesting, actually. He briefs you on the character of Michael Baines. This guy's not your average scumbag. He's closer to the slit his own mother's throat variety. I'd know more if I'd examined him, but based on this, I'd say he's a schizophrenic psychopath. This guy's criminally insane, Bonds. I'd be careful how I approached him. Alright, the guy's crazy. Can I have my file back? I said keep your hands off, Sergeant. Are you deaf? Oh, this must be someone else's file. Oh, I went to touch the psychologist, and it says now that is Freudian. Alright, anything else for me? Okay, you got your information, go catch him. Fine. It was on purpose. I know the reference, Brandy. Alright, are we leaving this office or what? You got some DoorDash? Uh-oh, what'd they do? Yeah, can we get into Vice yet? Nope, the door's always locked. But yeah, we need to bust Morales. What's up with that? Yeah, this game has a lot less life arrests than the other games, or Sierra in general. Yep, got into the locker. She's got some nose candy in there. Bonds, the coroner, said something he found on the fatal crash victim last night. Better get over to see him pronto. Didn't we already have that conversation? And then he gets up and he walks out. Your partner should be back from her physical testing any second. What? I swear this already happened. Maybe it's just giving us another chance to get into the locker if we need it. See if we can find information on Baines. Or something. I did go to the corner, yes. Weren't you in here when I went to the corner? We can go back to the corner. DMV. I don't have a driver's ID, VIN, or plate ID. That's not going to help. Homicide. Review case. 199145. Okay. Black insignia ring with pentagram design found on hand. Black cult book. See. Stolen property. 4 1-pound packets of cocaine. Alright. So we knew all that already. Should we just go home now? I'm wondering. I see Total Recall got mentioned. Dark Twisted Tales says it was like Total Recall. Sorry, I missed some of the chat in there. What was like Total Recall? Yeah, sorry. I do like Total Recall. Oh, Martian Memorandum. I have not seen that. When did that come out? Nose candy always smelled funny to you. Yeah, it probably made you feel a little funny too, I bet. Oh, I'm in the wrong car. Good thing they don't lock it, I guess. $19.91. Would be pretty cool to do some movie nights or something on the Discord. Morales says, if you want me to drive, just holler. Okay, let's go back to the corner, because our boss did say go to the corner, even though it looked the exact same as what we already did. And we determined that the corner was on 8th Street, just north of Peach. Alright, let's head north on something. Take a ride on Poppy. North on 5th. And we'll take this up to Peach and hang a right. We're gonna go back to the corner since our boss just told us to go to the corner again. Alright, Peach. There we go. And on to 8th Street. At 95 miles an hour. Slowing it down so we can actually make this left turn onto Peach. Or 8th, I mean. There we go. And the corner. We're there. You learned how to drive from this game. That's probably why you're just like taking your turns super fast and running over the curves and all that. Alright. I'm gonna save this again. I don't think anything really changed. That's why I like to circle the block about 20 times while I try to get to my destination. Oh, well, can't get in there. That's not where we had to go. I should not have saved it right there. You decide to drive to the hospital to check up on Marie. Alright, we'll do that then. Yeah, Phantasmagoria. That needs to be on the list. It's been recommended so many times. What? Pat's gonna go make a phone call? No way. To my wife's room. So is the next step to catch Pat? I'm gonna have to show that picture to people to figure out where Michael Baines is, right? You're overjoyed to see your wife recovered. You gently kiss Marie's lips. And nothing? Would the 7th guest be a good one for this stream? Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else we need to do with Marie or not. Doesn't seem like it. She's not talking back to me yet. Strada Beef Empanada, thank you for the "You're Awesome." Alright. Should I try the call button? Could. It's probably just gonna tell me nothing. You don't need the nurse now. Yeah, okay, fine. Maybe we just need to hit the next day. I don't know what percent done I am. I've got a score of 312 out of 460, but we could be pretty close to the end, and I might have just missed some things that would have scored me points. All right, Pat, what's going on? Where am I supposed to be going now? All right, let me stare at my map. All right. Yeah, you're right. I need to check my evidence. You decide to wait until after your shift to check on Marie. Oh, can't see my evidence now. Don't want to load the game. Where should I go? I can't look at it. Alright. We gotta go somewhere. Should I just go back to the station? The corner? Looks like the corner is actually an easy drive from here. Let's go. Let's take a ride on Fig. Maybe we'll get a call while we're on the road. You're gonna need to take a right on 8th Street. Take your partner home. Take her to jail, that's what I'll do. Alright, 8th Street, coming up. Alright, gotta slow it down because we're going to the corner again. The only reason I'm doing that is so I can get out of the car. No reason to get out here? What do you mean no reason to get out here? Okay, we're gonna keep going. If we keep going, we can go to court. Why we gotta go to court? So I'm gonna see if I can stop there. Yeah, I was sent again, but it was locked. Can't go in. Oh, Lighting Court. Can I get out here? Nope, because I'm in the middle of an intersection. Okay. Good driving. And what on earth? Can I get out now? I must have passed it. Alright. I'm going to hang a right, and then we're going to go all the way to 6th Street and back to the police station. Okay, right on Rose. And on to 6th Street. Wait, why did it turn on 7th? What's wrong with me? Take a left on Peach, and then a left on 6th. Just trying to get back to the police station. Why is this so hard? Yeah, RC Colo was a favorite of mine as a kid too. We also got Shasta all the time. Or Slice. Remember all the different flavors of Slice? I think that was more of an early 90s, right? Jolt Cola. Yeah, I remember Jolt. All right. What we got here? Okay, we do have an address on the house. It's 522. Is that an ALM? Palm. Okay, so Palm is a very far north street. 522. I don't know if that's east or west. So we'll have to check both. Oh no, because east it ends at 400. Okay, so this is going to be near 1st Street and Palm. Might as well make a new save. 1st and Palm. That's where we want to go. Oh, Snapple Rain, yeah. Those were good. The elements, do you remember those? Was it Snapple that had elements? Or was it Sobe? Oh, where's my head? I'm losing my head in this game. What is happening? Well, now I can't stop. This is too good. That's the music he's dancing to. All right. And we gotta get past the glitch. Get in the car, Bane. Not Banes. Bonds. Get in the car, Bonds. He won't do it. He's losing his head over this. But I hope you're enjoying yourself. Hey, I don't need anyone getting in my head. Alright, I think I need to load the game. Is this an okay save? No. Oh. How far back am I gonna have to load the game for this? See if I can get in the elevator. We'll just twirl our way over there. Sonny the Tornado Bonds. That is so dumb. Alright, going up. See if it's fixed. No, it's not fixed. No. Oh. You think it might be a glitch? I wasn't sure. I thought this was seriously how they wanted the rest of the game to play. Well, let me get in this car and then I can get back out of it. I might just have to load an older save to get past this. In the trunk, maybe? No? What if I look at stuff? Look at myself? It's you, Sonny. Sonny tried Pat Snow Cone. Yeah, look at things in the inventory. It did happen after I looked at this, didn't it? Okay, can't use the pew pew. All right, I'm loading the game. I think Bane's gone crazy. Can we just go to the hospital? All right, well, we didn't really do anything when we went and saw Marie, so I guess I'll just go to First and Park. Oh, now I do have to drive to the hospital. Okay, fine. To the hospital. Didn't I have a higher score that? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe next time don't stomp all over a bloody pentagram. It's good advice. We'll just have a chat with Marie. Yep, looks like you're doing good, Marie. Just back to normal. You're blinking and everything. She'll be alright. Now I will save over First and Palm. I'm gonna be out of money if I keep getting her roses. How much money do I have left? $250. Doesn't a rose cost $250? Alright, northbound on 4th. So we'll take this all the way up to Palm, and we'll hang a left on Palm. Yeah, I'm pretty broke. You're not wrong. Alright, not running off the road this time. We are going to come to a complete stop. There we go. Cruising. Alright, so it's going to be just past First. Alright, there was Second. Yeah, I think Morales, it's a side hustle for her. Alright, we're going to check this place out. Can I use the radio, let them know where I'm going? No. Can't leave your car in the middle of an intersection. I'm not in the middle of an intersection. We're going to 522 West Palm, right? Yeah, it should be right around here. I mean, maybe I can go a little further. Alright, new save for sure. All the curb appeal. I mean, you got the moldy couch. I'll wait for you, Sonny. Okay, well, thanks, Pat. Looks like a happy little mutt. Wonder if you have to distract the dogs. The front door is made of steel. It would look more at home on a military installation than on this rundown shack. The windows have been partially boarded over. Underneath the boards, you can see thick metal bars. The porch looks like it's about ready to collapse, and discarded junk in the yard adds to the house's air of neglect. The front lawn is unkempt and neglected. Obviously, the people that live here aren't gardeners. Yes, just saved. Don't worry, Brandy. I did. The old car reminds you of the car you had while you were in college, except this one is in better condition. Oh, that's funny. Do we got any plates on it? Not even the auto club could get this heap started. I don't want to get started, I just want to check the plate number and I can run it. Alright, what about the meter here? Can I kill the power? Oh no! Why? What are you doing, Sonny? You know, maybe that's his, like, sneak move. Like, he's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. They can't see me if I can't see them. I'll just take my head off. The occupant's electric usage does not interest you. You can't force your way in with your bare hands. Alright. I'm not even gonna knock on the door. Well, that's not good. Probably shouldn't have gone that way. Looks like not all of the house was fortified. Alright, you got one, Chris. We're at 12. 12 life arrests. Yeah, you wait here. I'll just spin over in this direction. Talk to the dog. Can I give something to the dog? Like a flare. Nope, the dog does not want road flares. Let's touch the dog. You got more important animals to worry about today. Alright, let's go touch the door. Just see what happens. Probably nothing because we're glitching. Carpentry was never your strong suits. Okay, can we do something to some of this somewhere, somehow? If I use my handcuffs on this beam. No? What if I can climb up over this car? Put a road flare in the hobo fireplace. Well, now I don't know. Yeah, reload the whole game. I'll try it. When I've had issues like this before, it's usually been the save file. Okay, there I am. I get out of the car. And I'm spinning. You spin me right round, baby. Right round. I can get back in the car. Did that fix it? Let's talk to Morales. No? Oh, I guess I'll just get out again. Well, my boss always told me I gotta keep my head on a swivel, so took him literally. Something about the front porch, maybe? Can we cause it to collapse? I'm gonna just try getting back in my car. Maybe I'll drive around the block. Wonder if I should have called dispatch. I tried clicking on the door, it won't do anything now. So yeah, I'm just gonna go around the block. Try again. If I still can't do anything, I'm gonna load the game. We did one successful call to dispatch. We put an APB out on the gold GM. Alright. Get out of the car, Sonny. Thank you, Dark Twisted Tales, for the "You're Awesome." Oh, nope, I'm still spinning. Metal bars are not going to budge. Maybe I don't need to be here yet. Maybe I need to come back here. A rickety flight of stairs leads to the second floor. The house looks like a shack, but judging by the barred windows and heavy front door, it's well fortified. Can't do anything to his meter. Can I get my evidence kit out, maybe? The headless tornado, yeah. Well, I think it's the glitch. Okay, no, I can't get to my evidence kit. I just get back in the car. I can try the door again. Can't talk to it. I'm gonna throw a flare in here in the window. No. Flashlight. That's what I need. No. Okay. I'm gonna close this and we'll open it back up. We'll see if that works. Running it on the modern PC was supposed to make it more reliable for the stream. Doesn't it know that? Police Quest 3. Restore a game. That's a cool house. Ugh. Okay, no, we have to load further back. Load the game here, I guess. Okay, I am not spinning right now. We are not spinning. Nothing in Google regarding that glitch. I wonder if it's because I saved the game in the middle of getting out of the car. Perhaps. Why can't I use the radio to put out an APB? Let's talk to Morales. Nothing. Alright. Yes, I do want you to drive. Alright, step on it. All the way to Palm. I'm so good at driving. The lights go faster. You can try lights. So you're just trying to distract me. Oh, I think I went too far. Let's see what happens if I get out here. Oh, we got out. Alright, it's 17:19. 5:19. Are we spinning? Yes, we are spinning. What? What did I do? Think it might be something with the audio triggering it? You're annoyed on my behalf. Seeing like, what if I just get into different screens altogether? Maybe I'll lower the game detail. Doesn't look like any of the detail got decreased. Oh, there's the spin. Slow my speed down. Oh, my spin speed slows. Look at that. Alright, stop moving. There's my head. Start moving. Where'd my head go? This is normal. Oh, I would have been done tonight? I just might need to load further back. Heads are overrated. How does it change my driving? That was a fast 35. Alright. 12. Wait, wasn't I already supposed to be at 12? Yeah, I think we're at 13 now. Alright, restore. No change, maybe, yes, no? No change, okay. Restore even older than that. I think Bane's gone crazy. Am I walking funny? I am not. I'm walking very normal. Okay. It's gonna make me go to the hospital, though. Alright, I'll try buying flowers this time. Money for the money lady. No? Oh, gotta go in there first. You're wondering if the second corner prompt is the glitch? Oh. Good question. That was weird, wasn't it? Alright. Here, take my money. I am very low on cash. I hope I don't need any more money for anything. You're wondering if... yeah, second corner. That was before this save, too. Means I'd have to go back to the evident save. Sounds like the punch sound from Kung Fu It Glitches. Hi Marie, how are you? Well, Love Jingle, thank you very much for the follow. I know this has probably been a bit odd to watch since we're working through a glitch. Let's give her a fresh rose. No response. Alright, fine. Be that way. She doesn't even appreciate the rose I spent my last $2.50 on. Yeah, something is wrong here. Show her the picture? I can try that. Nope, receptionist is not interested in that. I'm gonna try calling dispatch. See if I can just go back to the police station. Maybe I should load a previous save. What do you guys think? So things got a little weird after I turned in evidence, right? Well, I still have these other saves, so yeah. Let's turn in some evidence. Yeah, before the coroner the second time. Alright, we got a ring. 199145. Alright, I'm clicking through this. Sorry guys if you haven't seen it, just because we've seen this like 3 times already. Alright, have my cult book. I'm going to talk to the psychologist again and get the psychological assessment. Although the fire one should probably be a new case, right? Alright. We'll keep the photo. Pretty sure that says Palm. That's where we were. We went to that house. We saw that house. It got the metal door on it. But we were all glitched. Let's go get that psychological assessment. Yeah, I've been taking a lot of notes. Trying to, at least. Alright, gotta see a psychologist. You hand the military record to the doctor. And here's all the stuff that I already read out loud. And I'm not going to read out loud again. But basically he said, wow, that guy, Michael Baines, he's a psychopath. I already figured that. Thank you very much, doctor. I'm sure you get paid a lot of money to tell me what I already knew. What if I can put on APB for Michael Baines? Hey, boss. Coroner called and said he has something important for you. We already did that, boss. Alright, let's use the phone. Alright, calling dispatch. We already put it on the air, Bonds. Alright, it's on the air. Fine. So is there anything I can do on the computer? Maybe I need to look at Morales' file again. Any other clues in there? Suspension for defying order. Internal affairs file for willful destruction of evidence. Inconclusive. Tampering with evidence. Terminated for destruction of evidence. And then reinstated. Why reinstated? That's so weird. Oh, here's the doctor. Dr. Ames. Nothing. Okay, fine. I think that's just it. Use your work phone to call a 1-900 number. Yeah. I got everything from the corner. I got the book. I got the ring. I got the newspaper clipping of me with a pentagram in red. I tried turning that in as evidence. They didn't want it. Alright. This is the lockup. I don't know what else. If my head's not spinning, that's going to be a win. Oh, Brandy, do you mean Miss Cleo? Are we talking about the 1-900 numbers? Let's Miss Cleo help you out. Man, it's like after 10 p.m. That psychic hotline was on. Ad was on like non-stop. All right, well, we're back in the car. Look at my map. Call the number and get a hint. Alright, we're southbound on 6th. Should I try going anywhere else? Could just hop on the highway, go fast. Or I can go to the corner since it's telling me to go to the corner again. Or I could try going to our cult house. I think the corner was off of 8. No, it's going to be locked. There's no reason why it wouldn't be locked. We'll go to the cult house. We'll go to the cult house without going to the corner first. That's going to be the difference. Yeah, maybe I should just not talk to the captain at all. I tried clicking to stop. I just clicked the window that showed up. That's no good. Alright, that one was for you, Chris. Here's the one at the corner. You're gonna have to talk to the captain now, right? The door is locked. All right. Well, I did see the spoilers that got posted. Something that I was already wondering about when I was looking at the house, and then got distracted by the glitch. Because it's something that was already mentioned earlier in the game when we were looking at a vehicle, was we can't do that without a warrant. And there is a courthouse on the map, or court. It's just south of the corner, and I was going to drive there, but it forced me to go to the hospital, so yay. I wonder what happens if I just leave the hospital now. But yeah, so as the members in the chat have said, please try not to give spoilers. I think that one luckily didn't really spoil too much. It's something that we were kind of on track for already, but again, first playthrough, and I only get to do a first playthrough one time. Maybe in a few years when I start losing my marbles, it'll be like a first playthrough again, but I don't want to wait for that. Yeah, and I mean, if you say the same thing like a bunch of times in a row, I'm starting to think that's probably not an uninformed suggestion when you're being so adamant. Does that make sense? Uninformed suggestions, perfectly fine. All right. Yeah, 14 death already, that's right. Yeah, let's drive. I wanted to check out the house first either way, and yet we hit that glitch. All right, northbound on 4th. Let's hang a right. Actually, I want to see if we're going to glitch again. Actually, we probably will glitch. It happened multiple times in a row, didn't it? Nah, I'm just going to go to the courthouse. We'll see if I'm glitching there. You still think about Miss Cleo. Let Miss Cleo help you out. Alright, we want 8th Street. And Purple Bat, welcome in on the purple site. Oh, I sound very faint? I don't think I should sound faint. What do you guys think? Is my game too loud? Westbound on Fig. Wait, I thought it was going to be on 8th. What am I doing? We tried stopping at the court earlier too, and I couldn't get out. I think I passed it. Alright, south on 8th. We got past the corner. There we go. Past the corner. I gotta slow it down, because after Peach, it's going to be the court. If I can't stop at an intersection, what am I supposed to do? Unless there's another entrance to it. It should be on the right. Maybe it's telling me that it's coming up. Or maybe I should stop here. No reason to get out here. Okay, fine. Now we're just coming up on Rose. It looks like it's right about in the middle between Rose and Peach. But definitely on 8th Street. Oh, you know what? I'm heading south. Yeah, it should have been on the right. Before Rose. I just passed Rose, didn't I? That's kind of weird. Alright, we'll hang a right. Yeah, I'm going to try driving up from the south. Maybe that'll make the difference. All right, 8th Street. Now it's going to be on our left after we pass Rose. We'll go nice and slow. Here's Rose. Lighton Court. So I should be able to just get out, right? No reason to get out here. Really? What did I do? We going somewhere or just joyriding? We're just joyriding. Maybe I need a reason to go there. Because we couldn't go to the corner yet before the previous day. So maybe I do need to go to the house first. And then maybe it'll let me go to the corner. Or not corner, the court. Or too late in the day, that could be. Or maybe we just need to go home. Although, don't they have judges that are there to issue warrants after hours, too? Gotta go to the house. No, they don't? That's too bad. Gotta call and wake them up. In Law and Order, they do. Alright, so we'll pass First Street, and we'll come to a complete stop. And now we'll get out. Crack House. 1703. Am I spinning? Yes, I'm spinning. Jeez. Can't even get my camera out or anything. Can't knock on the door. Okay, we're gonna do this faster. You guys, you don't worry. We'll get this. I'm not even gonna turn in my evidence. Let's just leave. Can't move forward without doing door stuff. Yeah, I imagine they're probably gonna say like come back with a warrant or something. Alright, game speed up. Walk to my car a little faster. If I just go straight to the house right now, will it glitch? That's what I'm wondering. Helicopter mode, right? Alright. Alright, we're westbound. That's fine. We can be westbound. Let's go a little faster. We're gonna go all the way to First Street. Driving a little fast, aren't I? Actually, I don't know if this part's sped up or not. Alright, north on First. Not fast enough, right? Alright, slow it back down. There's Fig. Oak. We want Palm. Oh. There's the stop. Nice safe stop. Can I get out here? Aha! Alright, are we spinning? We're not spinning! Okay, good. That's a cool house. We might have to go back and turn in the evidence, talk to the psychologist again, things like that. But at least I'm at the cult house. Let's slow it back down. I think the normal speed looked like it was right around there. Do I have any plans on uploading streams? If you go on the Purple site, You'll see some video on demand there. I do need to actually kind of cut them a little bit and get them on YouTube as a little easier to watch format, but they should be on YouTube as well. Some of them might have, well, yeah, YouTube, play button site, whatever. Um, but uh, but yeah, you should be able to find them there as well. You can go to retrorounds.com for the links to all those sites. Yeah, you're right, Dustin. All right, we're just gonna knock on the door. With our gun drawn? No. Okay, you can hear movement inside the house, but no one answers. No one answers again. Alright, that's it. We're gonna talk to the door. Talk to the window. Talk to the roof. Pull it down. Set the roof on fire. Talk to the Kung Fu dog. I think we did what we needed to do. Can drive like my grandma, Bonds. Yeah, craning off the edge. I could try showing my badge. Wonder if that's gonna get me shot though. Show my wallet with no money in it. No, it didn't seem to work. But hey, we're getting somewhere. Alright, westbound on Palm. We need to turn around. We don't want to travel west. Okay, I think I want fig or peach. I think I want peach. Yep, peach. All right. Come on, peach. Yeah, it doesn't let you reverse. How crazy is that? Now we're going to take peach all the way to 6th Street. That's where the police station is. Yeah, fell through the stairs. Fourth, fifth. All right, slow it down, slow it down. And a right on 6th. And a right turn into the Lighton Police Department. It's 1546. Alright, I'm gonna save over. I'll save over Colt House. Alright, see you later, Pat. You go enjoy your pixie sticks. I'm gonna turn in my evidence again. One 99145. I'm just gonna use that for everything because I don't know. Maybe I'd get a higher score if I did one for the last guy, Steve Rocklin. Alright, we get it all? I do think that's everything. Thanks, Dustin. I appreciate that. Oh, did I get points for this evidence earlier, but not now? Oh well. If I was worried about points, then I probably would be playing better. Oh, different evidence. I gotcha. Maybe this evidence just isn't important. Yes, psychiatrist time. I think they call him a psychologist. I only pretend to know the difference. That's okay. They only pretend to know the profession. Just kidding, just in case there's any psychologists out there. Can you steal the doorstop? I think I tried that early on, clicking on it. I will show him the picture. He doesn't want the picture. Here, have the report. Military record, whatever. Analysis pose, words. Guy's crazy. Okay. This guy probably lives in like a 5,000 square foot house. Just to sit there and look at a military record that says this guy's crazy and say, yep, he's crazy, all right. You don't think we can finish it up in the next 8 minutes? Come on, go to the left. Not if we keep walking like this. To the left, to the left. Oh, I can use my arrow keys to move? What? Should I even bother going into the office? I think we might have to go home and go to court the next day. Okay, I'm going to save before I talk to my boss. Okay, he just said the same thing. I think that is the glitch. I think Brandy's right. Let's load the game again and not talk to him. Activate headless tornado mode. We'll see. Alright, we probably gotta go check on Marie before we go home too. You know, I could speed this up. Yeah, I'll try going to the courthouse again. Take a left on Lily. And we'll take a left on 8th. What did I say I need to go to? Oh, fight in court. There we go. No reason to get out. Okay. We just need to drive around until we go to the hospital, I guess. Is on 4th Street. So you need to take a right on 4th. Show the wife a photo, put her back in a coma. Well, we're pretty sure it was that Steve Rockland guy that did it, and he's dead. Alright, come on 4th Street. Lighton General, that's where I want to go. You decide to wait until after your shift to check in on Marie. Really? What? It made me go before last time. What if I just sit here long enough? You drive like my grandma, Bonds. I tried going to the courthouse. It wouldn't let me get out of the car there either. What do I still have to do? Just wait till the day's over? Maybe? Hey, I could try going to the corner. See if anything's different, but it should be locked. And we kind of got everything from him already. The driving, man. The driving. What day am I on? Did it tell me? Alright, corner. No reason to get out here. Maybe I need to talk to my boss, but that just seems like it's what glitched it. Did I permanently glitch the game? Lighton Court. Well, definitely not the intersection. It's past the intersection. Am I missing something? Heavy glitching? Oh, don't tell me that. How far back would I need to go? I got my evidence. We got the photo. We can try going to 522 Palm straight from here. Yes, can I get out with the car on? It lets you. Don't go into the office with the boss. You're probably right. Gotta put our stuff back in here. No, not that one. That one. I'm gonna go straight to the house from here. Oh, after she wants to go to the mall. Confused on why this is happening? So am I. Alright, speed up. Go talk to the army guy again. Gotta figure something out. I just gotta. Alright, we gotta show him who we are. Here's my badge, officer. And we're gonna show him the photo. Now we got the record. Now we're gonna get out of here. We head back to the station. Okay, I'm gonna save over the evidently evident. It's exactly where we're at. Well, I just got the military record. The game makes me think that the next thing I should do is at least show it to the psychiatrist, right? That only makes sense. It's 7, like day 7. Am I too far on and too far along in the game or something? Oh, 7-year time. Ah, you weren't supposed to tell me that. Well, I'm the only one in the house right now, so there's no one telling me to get off. So let's see if I can get past the glitch and get to the courthouse at least. I got the game speed turned up. Alright, yes, he's crazy. We got it. I tried showing him to pick when we were in there before. He didn't like it. He didn't care. But that's dumb. I haven't gone to the 3rd floor in a while. Oh, or should I turn my evidence in? Eh. Live C based on movement. Just sit still. She'll never notice you're not next to her. I think she should be driving right now, actually. Wonder if she's still lurking. Alright, let's try going to the courthouse. Where am I? I'm southbound on 6th. So I need to take a left on something. I'm on 5x speed, my partner is not. I think you're right. Let's just see if we can get to the courthouse before I have to get off here. Alright, so right after Rose, Langton Court. We should be here. We turn off the car, and we get out. There's no reason to get out here. I haven't been to the house yet, though, so I probably have to go to the house first. So we're going to go all the way up to Palm. Take a shortcut to the corner if I go this fast. Ooh, almost didn't stop in time. Could you imagine? At least there's no other cars on the road. It's kind of weird that there's no other cars on the road. Alright, we got past First Streets. 3rd. 2nd. And 1st. Get out of the car. No, 1550. I think it was 1512 when we came here last time, wasn't it? No, 1712. Ooh, I'm moving fast, but my head's not spinning. Save. That's a cool house. Knock on the door. No one comes in. Get back in the car. I just want to see if we can get to the courthouse. Westbound on Palm, and we can't go the other direction, because why? Came to a complete stop, and turn. Alright, let's go all the way to Peach. Should be after Fig. I think I just heard my family get home. Alright, what am I on? Peach? I need to take a right on 8th. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Alright, slow it down, slow it down. And 8th. Fighting court. Get out of the car. No reason to get out here. Okay, if I'm missing something, I'm probably going to need a spoiler because I don't know what's going on. But I do have to hop off now. I thank everyone for hanging out. And sorry, the last half hour to an hour of this stream has been a bit weird, to say the least. But yeah, I'll be playing this again on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We gotta wait a while before you get to pick back up where we left off. Maybe I might even go back further and replay some of this before the next stream so I can get back on track glitch-wise. But if you do see me on any time between now and then, I'll be playing something else unscheduled. So if you see a notification, just drop in, say hi. I'll probably drop something into the Discord as well. If you're not in the Discord, there's an invite link at retrorounds.com. So please come and hang out. And I hope you all have an excellent weekend.